Hey everyone, it's Pug. So this video is going to be more for the guys, but women could listen to this too for their husbands or boyfriends or whoever the significant other is. We all know when you get older, especially when you get into your late 30s, 40s, 50s, and so forth, and especially when you're overweight, diabetic, we all have issues with blood flow, if you get what I'm saying. And I was part of that group. Still am, but I am part of that group. When I first started this journey, of course, I was almost 500 pounds, and I had issues. It was very difficult with, of course, me and my ex at the time for me to be ready. And I tried different pills and that kind of things, and it worked. But I wanted to have something where it was more natural, and something that I didn't need to take 20 minutes, 30 minutes before, and couldn't have a drink and things like that. But besides the point, a lot of it had to do with being extremely overweight, and of course, cardio health, just your cardiovascular health, and just blood flow and all that, just in general. So with Mounjaro and of course my journey, I'm down 200 pounds, and I feel completely different than how I was back in February, and it's August, and I feel like a completely different man. And it's just insane how fast your body could make changes, not only with your overall health, just getting rid of all the stuff. Your body just wants to clear it out, and that's its job, is to try to be healthy. And if you give it the right vitamins, the right supplements, and just have a way healthier lifestyle, you're able to grow in all aspects of life. But one thing that I've been on for a while, and it definitely helped out, especially because when you get older, your testosterone goes lower, and your libido goes lower, and just especially when you get overweight too, it's non-existent. And I started taking Roman supplement, Roman testosterone support, and that helped out to get me started. And then I started looking at different videos and things that pop up on the internet. And there's one in my hometown. I mean, I'm not sponsored by them, but if you want to, you can, because I do use them all the time. I started using InnoSupps. So with InnoSupps, they use high quality minerals, vitamins, and they have really good items. And one of the first packs I got, it had, of course, it had a fat burner. It had other items in there that I'll show in a little bit, that definitely helped me kickstart my journey. And when I started, of course, changing my diet to more of a one time a day, I had to implement more and more vitamins. So I don't just take a regular multivitamin for men. I'll show you guys, but I take quite a bit of vitamins just to make sure that I get enough for the day. When you're on a diet or a different lifestyle change, you're gonna have to make different types of adjustments here and there, and try to get what you need for your body. And what I'm doing is working for me. And of course, according to my blood test, everything's coming out perfect, right down the middle, just all the way down. No longer diabetic. The last time it was checked, it was 5.1. And I feel absolutely great. I feel better now than I did 10, 15, 20 years ago. And a lot of it has to do with, of course, losing a lot of weight. Also with Mounjaro, it helps out. And just the change of diet, exercise routine, staying on top of it, doing a lot of cardio, doing a lot of walking. I'm not trying to lift that much right now, because I'll do that once I lose a lot more weight. I want to, of course, implement more body lifting, and just try to get toned up. But that's going to be for the near future. When I first started taking all these meds, it took a little bit, it took about a month or so to finally show results. But just recently, I started taking the InnoSups. I have, I'm looking over here to the left. It's T-Drive and NitroWood. So with the T-Drive, it is a testosterone supplement, but it doesn't have testosterone. It just helps you build natural testosterone. And then with the NitroWood, it has, it has some other ingredients in it that help out with blood flow. And it definitely helps. I was surprised. I was reading it. I was like, okay. I was looking at YouTube and looking at different places and just listening to what other people had to say. But once I started taking those two, after a few weeks, it made a big difference. Big difference. Like one of the things on the T-shirt, it's supposed to be sorry about that. It has to be with just more semen production, just in general, and you give you more libido, and it just helps you build more of the man things. But it definitely helps, and it definitely boosts your drive. You just feel stronger, you feel happier, you feel more like your old self. And that's a lot of things that we lose, especially when we get older, is the will, the wanting to do different things, and the energy, and just the drive to be who you were before. And I feel with just these two, it made a big difference in the way that I feel. I feel more confident. I feel more powerful, just mentally, and of course physically. It helped out. It also helped once I started taking those two with the weight loss. I feel like I was low on testosterone, and once I started taking that, and then of course my change of diet just being mainly meat based and protein based, all that helped out with just my testosterone levels. I could feel the difference. I could just feel more manly, if you want to say it like that. But that's a big benefit of not only the supplements, but of course losing a lot of weight, getting that off of you, getting back to being healthy, and just trying to be yourself. A lot of it too is just making sure that you stay on the same ones for a while, because it takes a while for your body to, of course, adjust and just show the results. Once you actually once you go take them for a few months, you're gonna notice the results. It may be mental, it may be, but physically, I feel absolutely fantastic. Being down about 203 pounds so far, it's made a big difference in my life, not only physically, but mentally and, sexually. But that's something that, you're going to have to make the decision for yourself. It's not cheap, don't get me wrong, but it did make a big change in my life. A lot of people, they like to do the other route, do the anabolics, that kind of stuff. I'm not into that kind of stuff. I want to try to just try to do it natural, and I don't want to be yoked. I just want to be healthy. A healthy weight, feel good, feel normal, and I'm getting there. I still got about 65, 70 pounds to go till I get to where I need to be, and it shouldn't be hopefully too much longer to get there. But it's not just the length of time to get to that point, is the length of time to stay in that point. And that's where we need to just focus on our diets, focus on the supplements that we're taking, the vitamins we're taking, making sure that we're healthy, making sure we're eating enough, make sure we're eating enough calories, make sure you drink enough water, especially being on Mounjaro. I drink about a gallon to a gallon and a half a day, depending, especially right now how it's hot outside and we're walking around a lot. I try to stay on top of it and drink about a gallon to a gallon and a half of water a day. And it's just crazy, just seeing different people that haven't seen you in a while and they don't really recognize you. And like one guy today said my voice is different than it was when he saw me a few months ago. I was like, I don't know, maybe the fat in my chin was blocking my vocal cords, but maybe I'll look at my old videos and see what he's talking about and see what the difference is. But your body, going back to what we were talking a little bit before, your body, it wants to get to the point where it's getting back to being normal. You know, when you're that big, how I was, and a lot of you are, you don't realize it. You don't realize how big of a toll fat has on your body. You know, just with your liver, and then just I didn't know about the 2 different levels of fat. I thought it was just a fat on top of your belly, and that's it. But you had the visceral fat, and you have the other fat, the one that goes over, and then the one that's under the muscles, and the one that goes behind the muscles, the ones that wraps around your organs. That's the one that kills you. You know, that's the one that's the bad fat, and that's the one that you wanna get rid of. But you know, I'm gonna try to do what I can to stay on top of course, my vitamins, my supplements, and just my lifestyle, and just make sure I've had to tweak things here and there, I have no problem doing. But for the meantime, it's working for me, and I'm shedding weight very fast. You know, I haven't really I had to have Mounjaro in about 2 weeks, so I'm still waiting for the new shipment to come in, and it should be here hopefully in about a week or 2. But it helps out with the vitamins that I'm taking. They are helping out with controlling hunger. They are helping out with just having a clearer mind, and a lot of it too has to do with the diet and the way that you eat, the calories that you're eating, and the healthy calories, and just try to make sure that you're on top of it and not under eating or overeating. Try to stay right in the middle. A lot of people, when they get on Mounjaro, they want to lose as much weight as they can, and they want to eat 500 calories a day, 600 calories a day. That's not real. It's not going to help. Your body's going to go into starvation, and every little thing that you eat is just going to store and store and store. And of course, if you eat too much, there's no point in taking the medicine if you're eating too much. So you have to take advantage of the medicine and the opportunity we have with Mounjaro, because you can't be on this thing forever. We know they say they want you to, but we don't want to be on this thing forever. We want to get off of it and have a healthy life and able to maintain what we lose, and just go back to being who we were, but healthier, with a better mindset, and just a restart. And that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a restart in my life, restart on just my goals, and just how I feel life is going right now. It's going great for me. And like I said in the past video, you know, we all get into that dark place, and we all have to try to find the light at the end of the tunnel. But if we don't search for the light, if we don't go towards it, we're gonna be stuck in a bad place. So you have to just make sure that you put forth the effort to do what you can to better yourself, and to make sure that you stay healthy and happy and just a better person just in general. But here's the main supplements that I take. I'm gonna flip the camera real quick. Actually, I don't think I can flip the camera, but I'll show it here. So in the morning, I do take this right here. All these I got on Amazon. I got this on Amazon. I take this in the morning. This is the Roman supplement that I take every morning. Just four horse pills. They're pretty big pills. You take 4 of these every morning. I take my fat burner. This one has caffeine, so I don't have to go get coffee or anything, but they have ones that don't have any caffeine in it. I take these right here in the morning. Take 2 of these. I don't really think these do much, but I still take them because they came with the box. And these are the main 2 I'm talking about. So you have the Nitro Wood, which you take 2 of these every morning. And this is the T-Drive. It's 3 of these. So I take that in the morning. I also take magnesium pills. And I do take a different type of supplement for digestion. So at night, I do take this one here for digesting. So I gotta say, after the first month, don't plan to go to many places because this thing will clean you out. But it doesn't clean you out in a bad way where you just have to constantly go to the bathroom. But it empties your stomach. And I take it on a daily basis, and I don't have any issues going to the bathroom. I don't have any constipation issues. Every once in a while, you do have a little bit of diarrhea, but I think that's more from the Mounjaro than it is from this. This is a great product, and I do recommend it. At night, I already took mine this today, but I take this one right here. It has apple cider vinegar, it has the cinnamon, it has turmeric, curcurium, whatever the heck that is, berberine, and ginseng. And my favorite of them, this one right here, is a night shred. This thing here, this one does have melatonin in it. A lot of people, they don't like to take melatonin, but that knocks you out. About 30, 45 minutes after taking that, you start getting drowsy. Like I took mine about half an hour ago, so I'm starting to get drowsy. But it does help out it does help you get into a better sleep. And of course, you burn your fat when you sleep. And during the day, you burn the calories and so forth. But your body burns the fat while you sleep. That's what they say. The more sleep you have throughout the day, at night, the better you are to lose weight. Your body fixes itself at night. It uses that energy that you made throughout the day, right? Or the like the food that you ate. It uses it to rebuild and fix and build the muscles and just make sure that you're all good. Of course, there's a lot of other supplements out there, but these are the supplements that I use, and I'm going to continue using them because it works for me. And it made a big change in my life taking all these supplements, because I was always like, I'm going to take those supplements. I'm going to waste my money. But I feel like these things have made a big difference, just the way that I feel when I take them. When I take them in the morning before work, my morning side, I take that, hunger goes away. I'm not hungry at all. And then about 12 o'clock, that's when I have my meal. And then when I get home and go to the gym or do what I need to do that day, I come home or take a shower, get ready. And then I take the pills, watch a little bit of YouTube, watch other people's channels, and then just fall asleep. But as men, we want to feel like men. That's the reality of it. We want to feel like how we were back in our 20s, early 30s. I'm in my late 30s, but we want to feel like how we were before. And the way to do it, of course, is to get healthy, lose weight, get a better blood flow, help out with just feeling more confident in the bedroom, help out with just feeling more of a man than just a person. And just you feeling more like a man, it's going to help you become stronger, not only for your family, for yourself, but just for the people around you. They're going to tell the difference. Like, wow, look at this dude. He has his things together. And I've noticed that a lot. People say, well, you've changed. And I know I've changed. I'm still Abraham. I'm still Pug, but I've changed. My mentality's changed. My way I walk has changed. My personality has changed. And I just feel like I feel like the last 6 months has been surreal. It feels like I'm still 470 plus pounds, but I'm not. Today, when I weigh myself, I was 266.8. It might be a little bit more, might be about the same, but the scales fluctuate. You step on there and I'll be 272, and then I go back on them, 266, and then 268, and then 265. Well, I'll stick in the middle at 266, You know, we always want to trick ourselves. I think we're a little better than we are, but after checking a few times, I was right where I needed to be. And I'm gonna let you guys go. And if you watch this whole video, you guys are champs. But if you have any questions or concerns, or you have anything you need, please let me know. And I'll be more than happy to help you, because I want the same thing. I want you guys to be happy. I want to be happy. I want to feel normal. I want to feel like a man. I want to perform like the way that I used to. Actually perform better now than I did back then. A lot better. But that's enough. Take care, guys. Good night.